Hello, Weebs and Normies. Welcome to the Anime Club. I'm Graham.
And I'm George.
All right, George, we're getting a part 2 here of The Cursed Emperor.
Cursed Emperor.
There was a lot of comments. We do a lot of squinting when we read comments and not reading maybe the whole comment in a lot of cases, but we read a little bit. And we saw that like some of our theories were probably good and some of them were not. We didn't look at like timestamps to see like what people thought on specific theories. We just saw that we had some hits and we had some major misses and stuff like that. So
as is expected, though, I don't expect us to bat 1,000. So
that's right, exactly. Yeah. So do you think that this will be resolved this episode?
Ooh, that's a good question. Maybe I would like for this to be a complex mystery that takes Maomao a few episodes to solve.
Dang. Okay.
Yeah, I would like that. I would like this to be, and again, based on some of the comments, maybe this is incorrect. But I would like to be, I would like this to be a bigger deal than it is and be surprised. Like, oh, like this is deeper than, than we initially thought or whatever. That would be my preference.
Sure.
I don't know what it's going to be, though. I don't know if it's going to be solved this episode right immediately.
Yeah. I also saw some really interesting comments of people saying like things are more tied together than we expected. And I'm just like I'm honestly really excited for that. Like I'm really excited for the like, oh, and this connected to, oh, no way. And this is like, that's going to be such a fun moment. Moments like that are amazing. So I'm looking forward to that. It honestly gives me a little bit of like more gusto. Not that we don't have like the wherewithal to keep going, but it's like a little bit more gusto to be like, okay. People are assuring us it's all going to tie together. I have no idea how these could possibly tie together, but I'm sure it will at some point. This is
an intricate weaving of things. That's going to be fun when it all gets revealed for sure.
Yeah, exactly. I think this will be resolved this episode. We're at episode 9. We're getting to a mid-season finale. It's possible that it's possible that our mid-season finale is the lead-in to what the big thing at the last half of the season is going to be. Maybe like a big reveal cliffhanger finale.
There's just like a lot of pending items. It seems like there's the blonde ladies from. Do we know their names actually?
Maybe
we do know their names, but I forget their names.
It's classic Anime Club to forget their names.
Yes, we're so bad. Sorry, guys. We're just so bad at that. Anyways, the two blonde emissaries.
Yep.
We got who is feeding the abortion medicine information to the people inside. Who was behind the assassination plot of Jinshi, and then more broadly. Okay, they're trying to kill the Emperor's children. They think Jinshi is either... It's unlikely they know he's his...
son.
He's son. But, they're trying to kill his children, the babies. Right. And they're also trying to kill his brother. Like, then what? Kill the Emperor after that? And put someone else on or something? Yeah. So, but like at the same time...
That one concubine...
Which stuff?
Liwa?
Yes.
The like newest concubine. Like there's just weird power dynamics going on with her. Like something's going on there.
Yes. Yeah. Right? Yeah. Something's going on there. And her dad's like a powerful noble.
Yep.
So yeah, there's all that stuff.
So many threads.
So and then what I was gonna say is like, okay, well, let's say they were successful in killing Jinshi. I don't see the Emperor taking that lying down. Like he'd almost scrape the palace or do something.
Yeah.
But as we're coming to learn, like in many ways, the Emperor has less power than we initially assumed.
Right, less absolute
He's still
power.
got a lot of power, but less absolute power, exactly.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. There's so many pending things, so it's hard to say what's going to come of all this.
There's so many threads. I'll be really excited to see when all the threads become like pulled and the web appears, right? Because like I see all the threads on the ground right now, and they don't really mean much, but when they get some freaking tension and we start really seeing what's going on, then like the picture appears and you're just like, oh, it's all connected.
I'll be happy and I'll be very, very impressed if they're able to do it in a compelling and natural way.
Exactly.
I'll be like, wow, dude, no way. I am sorry, Apothecary Diaries, for ever doubting.
I never doubted. It's just things have been slow, and it's very hard to see how they connect.
Yeah, so. Doubting is a strong word, but more so like, I don't know. You know what I'm trying to say.
I know what you mean, yeah. If there was a word for like a light doubt, that would be it.
Yes, so. Exactly.
All right, well.
Okay, well.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Oh, yes. Are we going to hear what she asked?
Oh, true, Maomao right. Asked? She did ask. Yeah.
Okay.
Dang, they gotta get permission.
Huh. Yeah, they can't just go in there right now. That's true. This is her actual residence now, right? She's just being lent, quote unquote, by Jinshi to the Jade Pavilion.
Oh, true. That's a good point.
Yeah, she's
actually.
like directly under Jinshi now.
Yeah, true. That's a good point. Yep. I was thinking now that we saw her without the freckles and with the freckles, I had in mind like, oh yeah, she's put those freckles on. That's not her natural freckles. And then I thought, wait a second. She puts these freckles on every day or so. Like, if she doesn't put them on the exact same positions every time,
people are gonna see that her freckles
someone's gonna start to notice that. And they're gonna be like, wait a second, that doesn't make any sense, right?
You'd have to be very perceptive, because I don't think
that's
I've
something
ever noticed.
I'd freaking notice that so quick, dude.
I don't think I've ever noticed the pattern of anyone's freckles in my life.
Yeah, there'd be like one freckle that I would see on someone, and like I would just notice that one for sure. And then the second that moves, I'd be like, now I'm noticing every freaking freckle that moves. Like, oh yeah.
Can't fully trust her. Huh.
Oh, she is.
Whole little library over here.
Nope. That's funny. Oh. Oh my gosh.
Bro, yeah, why is stealing your go-to? What the heck?
Oh, it's freaking Jinshi's toys.
Oh. I'm interested to hear what she says for this. Just a boss.
Oh my gosh. Aww. Oh!
That's Gaoshan.
Gaoshan!
Dude.
What? He's freaking hella old.
Way older. Yeah, he's way older than he appears. Like, I kind of knew that, right? He's got, like, kids and a wife and all that stuff. But yeah, the age gap here, like...
15 years?
How old do you think Jinshi is here?
He's probably
like playing with kid
5.
toys and crying? Yeah, he's young. Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's got to be, what, like...
20?
20?
Yeah, 15 to 20, I would say. Like, more than 15, maybe. 16, 17 at the least. Probably like 20, mid-20s, maybe.
Yeah, I would think so.
And Jinshi's around 20 now, so it's like 15 years later.
Yeah. Yeah. I guess we shouldn't call him old.
Yeah, I literally, I made the calculation in my head, and then I was immediately like, never mind, he's fine.
Yes, he's young. He's a young buck, man.
Yeah, he's absolutely
plenty of time ahead of him. Okay. I don't think she knows the true nature of his birth. Oh, No, I want to see it. Don't hide it, show.
What? Oh.
Oh. What is that? Good call. This is poison. Oh.
What?
It's the same golden nugget that was in...
And then he tried to give to Jinshi.
Oh, this is getting solved today.
What? Whoa, okay. Huh. Well, they're all going together. Wow, yeah.
Yeah, what the heck?
It's a pretty huge deal, though, to be fair.
Poison, though, and the guy was just handling it so...
Yeah, right?
Carefree.
So he was using these rocks to paint with?
Was that the picture that was with Jinshi? Oh. What? They would take away a picture from the emperor.
Oh.
Oh. Someone try to clean something.
The wall. I knew there was something freaking about the wall. Oh.
It's a fake wall.
Oh, he's freaking old.
Very old, yeah.
Oh,
what? Was his tongue cut or something?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
Yeah, is he...
What?
Oh, he's nervous.
He's trying to keep the truth. He doesn't want anyone to get in trouble, maybe? Oh. Oh, no!
Oh. Oh, he does
He's
not
been
like
painting.
that.
He was painting on the walls?
Oh, she's softening it up with water?
Yeah.
Or is she going to reveal something on the wall?
I wonder if she painted on the... Or if they painted on the walls. Yep. Whoa.
Oh.
Whoa.
That's her. Oh, that's the poison?
Orpiment. Okay.
Okay. Dang, I had no idea there were things like this.
That's why he spent so much time in here.
Yeah. Really?
Dang.
Unacceptable for him to paint. No way, there's more paintings?
Wow.
Dang, dude, that sucks.
Yeah, I mean, from their perspective, right? Like, drawing pictures, like, to what end, right? It's just a useless fucking talent, right? I
suppose I could be wrong. Like, I'm so ignorant of all this, like, history stuff. So this could be totally off base, but I always, like, imagined, like, ancient, at least, like, Chinese and Japanese, like, all the art and stuff that you see come out of there. Like, I always figured them as, like, a very artistic people.
Right.
So
yeah,
to look down upon painting is very surprising.
I don't mean it. I probably speak too harshly, not useless, but, like, I think from an emperor's position, your responsibilities are so much more important and higher that, like, spending time just, like, painting pictures, like, sure, it's like, yeah, we all like pictures, but, like, bro, Painting pictures?
Yeah.
You're the emperor. You can't be doing that. Like, you got important stuff to do you should be doing, right? Not sitting here for hours and hours painting pictures.
That's true, but I almost see like, and part of it was maybe the way he was raised. I don't know how Maomao got to the idea that the mom figured her son wasn't fit to be emperor. Like, yes, logically that because of her actions that makes the most sense, but like that seems like a poor raising of the son, or something. I don't see it as there was something inherently less or weaker in the child.
I think it's because obviously the son's passion was to paint and to create art. So because that was his passion,
more like an artist.
Yeah, he didn't want to rule. He wanted to paint.
True.
Right? He was a creative. He wasn't an administrator. Right? That's how I interpret that, right? She was just like,
that's a
he's
good
not
point.
fit. Not like he's incapable per se. It's just like, you know, he just didn't want to do that, man. He didn't want to be an emperor. He wanted to paint, and he had a talent for it. Obviously, he was really good. Right?
Yeah. Yeah. I guess that's true. Yeah. I'm a little bit too much of a pragmatist, I guess, because I was in my mind thinking like, well, I'll do my emperor duties, and then like at night, right before I go to bed,
sure,
you know, I'll paint a little bit or whatever. That's like what I was like thinking, right? Because that's already what I do in my life, right? I got a mountain of responsibilities, and any hobbies comes after the fact, right?
Right.
So, but I still get to them. It's just maybe slower than I would like.
Yeah, I think
so. That's what I was thinking. I was like, you know what? You're the emperor, dude. You freaking you rule the land, and then you paint at night or whatever.
No problem.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but I think he had little interest. I think the implication is he had little interest in ruling and all the interest in painting. Right? He shut up himself in here. Right? He was obsessed with painting. Right? It was his passion, and I think
that's sad.
It's sad. Yeah,
locked up, man.
Yeah, and I think you're right. And I think other people's perspective is justified at the same time. Like, if we had a world leader, an important world leader, and he just spent a bunch of time painting, I think people would rightly criticize, like, bro, all this time he spent painting, he could have spent time governing, learning about places he should be governing, making decisions, thinking about decisions. And like, I think an expanded mindset of that is like, well, you could think about those things while you paint. Maybe that's like a good outlet for you to spend time thinking while you paint.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of good criticisms about like that particular thing. I think you could say, I think, you know, like you, I think you could probably do both as long as
and like no one, I don't care who you are. At the end of the day, you're still human. Like, you can't be on 24/7. You need time to decompress so then you can come back and be better at the thing you should be doing, right? Like, so.
And it's possible that, like, in this time, people just didn't think that way. They were just like, you're royal and you serve 24/7 kind of thing. Yeah. So, interesting. I wonder if she's going to keep these paintings.
Yeah, and does she think that's her? Oh, the mom.
She is not a fan.
She's jealous.
Jeez.
Wow. This is so messed up.
Oh no.
Oh.
She got sold out.
Jeez, dude.
Bro.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, frick.
She was placed in here as bait. Literally.
Yeah, literally as bait. Yeah, true. That's a great way of putting it.
Oh my gosh,
dude, he
bro.
looks so much like Jinshi.
He really was not fit to rule.
Whoa.
Bro.
Dude, he's been abused. For sure.
Yeah. Yes. This is why he likes young girls.
Right, yeah. Someone has really freaking messed him up.
Oh. Oh no, you didn't have to do this though.
Oh no.
This is so sad. Dude.
Holy frick.
A doctor? So they took the baby away from the mom?
Yeah. Oh, frick.
Jeez, that's why. Brutal all around, dude.
Oh. So once she stopped looking young and she looked like a woman, he was just the anxiety kicks in, I suppose, right? That's probably what's going on.
Probably. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's fucking what a fucking crazy scenario.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, dude.
Jeez.
The cycle of abuse continues. It's so sad. So sad. Ugh. Oh, dude. Ugh.
Bro.
This is so rough. Oh. Oh.
What is the story behind this?
Jeez. Dang, dude.
Dude. Bro, everyone's getting fricked up from all of this, dude. Like, nobody is safe. Oh my gosh.
Dang. Oh. That's the painting.
That's the painting.
Yeah.
I wonder if it's her. Hmm.
She knows.
She freaking knows, bro.
Huh?
Oh,
wait, what?
Oh no.
What is this cryptic message? What? Hold on.
Frick. Well, that's a freaking bad omen if there ever was one. Oh my god.
Yeah, what? Dang, dude. That was a really intense episode.
Yeah.
As far as like the subject matter that they approached. They did it in a very good way.
Tasteful, but like with like that looming like
just enough implication for you to just cringe inside at every moment, dude.
He puts his hand on that girl's like shoulder and it's just like I don't know, what's the word? It's like a looming
it's like a
tragedy, an ominous
fear.
Yeah, like it's just an ominous kind of feeling. It's just like
dude.
Bruh. Holy frick. I want to make absolutely sure. It usually is too bright here. Okay, yeah. I just want to make sure that was.
There's no post-credit scene or something.
It's so freaking bright. I hate having it up there. So, okay, wow, that was. Dang, yeah, that was an intense one, bro. There's a lot going on. Something happened to that guy.
Yeah,
like
it's such a hard subject to broach because yes, he was a victim, but he was also an abuser at the same time.
The cycle of abuse usually runs like that, right?
Yes, yeah. And so something happened.
he was abused by some woman probably when he was young, maybe.
That's the implication, yeah.
Right? And then that in turn, you know, not caused, but let's say influenced him to then in turn, you know, cause abuse to others. Yeah, I feel like there was a lot of subtext in that last 25% of her talking. You freaking do a whole study of that, I bet, and just freaking pull some pieces out.
True, like I wonder why he, like Jinshi said, like I wonder what he tried to say. He tried to approach them, like why? Was he just a crazed old man at that point and he didn't know what he was doing, freaking suffering from dementia or whatever? Or was he trying to make amends in some poor way?
Right.
Was he like, you know, you're my son, I should do something about the fact that you're my son, or I don't know.
So he was so that old man painting and her are the parents of Jinshi?
They're the parents of the current emperor.
They're the parents of the current emperor.
Okay. Yeah, and Jinshi is believed to be the emperor's brother. So I think it's when she went that night and forced herself on him that was that child, I think.
But that's not Jinshi. Right? Because Jinshi is the son of the current emperor.
Yes.
Plus
Dao or whatever her name is.
Right?
Yes. Yeah. Right. So it was the emperor and Dao, and at the same time that Dao was giving birth, the empress dowager was also giving birth at the same time.
This lady.
Yes, this lady. And I'm assuming it was from when she forced herself on the emperor. But that baby died. The actual brother died. And then they swapped it with the current emperor's son, which is Jinshi.
So why has she been watching him, do you think? Because she thinks, the implication is here that she thinks that's her son. Yeah?
Yes. Yeah, like, it's hard to know who knows and how much they know.
You have to, I would imagine.
Barely anyone knows.
I would have to imagine the mom knows that that's not her kid. I feel like moms have like a freaking intuition about that.
True, because Dao eventually figured it out.
Right.
So yeah, it's possible they don't like explicitly know, but they've been able to like figure it out.
Yeah.
Like, the emperor clearly doesn't know.
Yeah.
Maomao's dad knows.
Right.
Because he's the one that did the actual swapping, right?
So many details.
Under the direction of somebody, maybe? I don't know. Yeah, there's so many things.
Yeah.
I'm assuming, and even if he doesn't know, or even if he didn't swap, I mean, he knows. Like, he knows what the babies look like when they were born. He's a really smart dude. Like, he'd be able to piece the pieces together.
Yeah.
So he knows. The moms know. That's about it, about as far as I know. Right? Like, I can't think of anyone else.
Yeah. Yeah. Man, there's so much freaking subtext to the last part of this freaking episode. I feel like there's so much to gain. Reading it, I was just like, oh boy, there's so much here.
Yeah. Yeah, the full implications of all that, I don't think we're gonna see till later in the season.
Right.
And then, what was that whole thing like? Was it just like a, offhanded advice, or was it like a cryptic message? Hey, you should, hide, or somebody else will hide her from you. Like,
what does that mean? What does that mean? Right? Someone will hide it from you. Yeah. So, like, what does that practically become? Someone will hide her from you. So,
some other guy's gonna take her.
take her, I guess. Yeah, I suppose that's
like,
the only thing I can
in a
think
romantic manner,
right?
Or is it something more like forceful?
Should be seen as a valuable asset. Is she going to be seen as a valuable asset because of her skill, or is she going to be seen as a valuable asset to take as a trump card against Jinshi? Right?
I had that.
Is she a useful?
My mind.
Yeah, like if people are figuring out that he's got an affinity for her, then she becomes a target.
Yes, and they want to kill Jinshi, so she's a good bait for Jinshi.
Right.
Or like be like, we'll kill her if you don't do what we say.
Right.
Kind of blackmail people.
There's tons of ways they could go about,
lots of avenues,
that scenario, right? So
yeah. And then like the whole thing you said, like, could she be used as an asset? Like somebody else takes her.
Sure.
And I liked that the show actually said, Maomao was thinking to herself this episode, like, what even is my role here? Like, what am I doing here? Because I'd been wondering that for a while, actually. It was just like, bro, she's just like a catch-all for anything.
Right.
Oh, we need poison detected. We need medicines made. We need one of the millions of mysteries that's happening in this palace solved.
Yeah,
Let's just call Maomao. It's like,
yeah,
bro, I'm like a lady in waiting. I'm like an employee to Jinshi. I'm like an assistant to the quack doctor. Like,
I'm sure she's
just doing everything. Yeah, like what is she doing here? She's doing everything. So
yeah.
It was nice that they like called attention to it. That it's not normal, I guess, for someone to be able to do all that.
What she's doing, she's bouncing back between like a bunch of different things almost at random, right? As the need arises. Someone surely will take notice, right? That's the implication, I think.
The Emperor has taken notice. The Empress Dowager has taken notice, right? Like, how much higher can you get than them?
True. Yeah.
So I'm sure there's a bunch of powerful nobles that have heard stories about Maomao. Yeah. Dang.
Yeah. But who that we know of kind of comes into this picture? Like, I can't think of anyone that we know of that just kind of comes into the picture and is like a threat. Like the person last season that we thought for sure was Lacan, right? We thought, oh, well, that guy's Lacan, clearly. Got played, but,
There's no Lacan substitute.
Right,
there's no like clear kind of antagonist yet.
Right, unless we want to like go on a freaking limb here and say that the Bug Girl is the freaking something's going on there, but like
the Bug
such
Girl
a stretch.
Or
like it's certainly the highest possibility, but it's like a low possibility.
Yeah, the other ones that I was thinking are the not like antagonists or whatever, but somebody who could make use of Maomao, maybe not necessarily to the Emperor's benefit, but I feel like Maomao's too smart for that. Would be the blonde ones. What's their title again?
The emissaries from
Emissaries. There we go. Yes, that's
the
Emissaries. But I feel like Maomao would be too smart to be like caught up in a ploy by them, right? In some sort of game.
Yeah.
But
yeah. I mean,
we
she's
don't know
played
how
them
smart
already.
These girls are.
It would be strange for them to play her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True.
Oh. All right. Well, this was a fun one. This was interesting. A lot of tension when it came to like the implication of a bunch of freaking backstory here. So pretty intense.
I'm actually glad that they didn't just. It's not like the show's been comical about it, but it's been like kind of offhanded. Like, oh yeah, they just refer to the old Emperor as a pedo. It's just like, you know, like
okay, weird,
weird, whatever. But now they like, now it was in your face. They're just like,
they took it.
This
really,
is what it was.
Yeah, it was very serious this time. It was just like, okay, we're gonna talk about it now.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's interesting. And they made it more like initially it was just like, he's the freaking worst, right, guys? Like he's like this. Oh, he's the worst. But they were like, now we're gonna take it seriously. Not only that, but we're gonna reveal another foil to it as well. So it's just like, frick, man. Like, I blame him.
It's not a black and white scenario where
exactly. It's like I still blame him 100% for his actions, but now you're making me feel bad for him at the same time. Like that's fucking rude.
Yes.
Right. So yeah.
Crazy. What a sad life, man. He lived in a cage his whole life, basically.
He really did. Yeah.
Rough.
Fucking brutal, dude. All right. Well, that very happy note.
Yes. Yeah. Very good episode. Good stuff.
Yes.
Like we said in the beginning, people are saying that everything's intertwined. I'm wondering if this is a closed off knot or certain things. It's looking like the latter. Certain things that they would discuss here will continue and perpetuate throughout the season.
Right.
But yeah, very good stuff. Good episode. Mm-hmm. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this reaction. If you want to see it completely uncut, check out the Patreon. And if you want to check our other stuff 2 weeks ahead of time, check out the Patreon and the channel membership. And as we said, real voting is happening right now. The last time you can do it.
Yes.
Before it's over. But with that,
I think we did actually forget to say that at the beginning, but
we might have actually forgotten.
We may have forgot, but hey,
we talked about
voting,
it. But
last chance.
Yes, we talked about it and then didn't actually do it.
We talked about it.
Last chance for real voting. Yes, exactly. So don't forget to check that out. But with that, we'll see you guys next time.
See you, everybody.
Take care.